Hello, and welcome back to Anodyne, and to an apartment building. But before that, I realized I forgot a key part of how Spooky Town here works. Please help me demonstrate. I never got to see the new cartoon! Yes, you can talk to the people after you stab them, but not before. I didn't see the latest movie. These are their regrets. Or something. I think there's only a limited number. Yeah. Today is a nice day. Whoops. Anyway, it's not worth running around and killing all of them to see if I missed anything more special. Huh. I can pick up dust through walls? Okay. But yeah, time for a dungeon, I suppose. Oh man. We got to see these things, well, sort of, in the little tiny introduction. There were cubes. Now there are cubes again. Whoa. Innovation. The long broom is a lot more helpful than the... Wait. Oh yeah, these guys. They run in certain directions based on where you approach them from. It's like sliding ice puzzles, but you are the ice? No, that doesn't make sense. Why are you running that way? How do I get this guy to run in the other direction? Oh, I guess I can make him do that. Oh boy, my favorite apartment feature. Sludge. This is not a very well-kept apartment, Mayor. It's got spooky ghosts in it and everything. God. I need to get a vacuum cleaner. For several reasons. By the way, this dungeon has several floors, kind of, I guess. Hello, Hazmat. Well, I guess someone's trying to clean up the apartment at least. In a manner of speaking. But I'm not supposed to be here yet, so I don't know why I bothered. Does Mayor Ying own this entire apartment building? Hey there, Spooky. Oh. The toilet has nothing to say for itself. I think this is the part where the dungeons start getting a little more complicated and confusing. Yes. I can almost drown, but make it. I think that's what you're supposed to do anyway. You know, given the classiness of Anodyne, that sludge is probably something worse than just sludge, isn't it? Ah yes, and these mice here follow the walls, in a way. I'm remembering how this game works. There is a key. Why is there a dog here? Screw you, game. I know you wanted me to get there before the bar did, but, no. Also, you can see that these corpses are still not in color. Your pillow was cozy last night. Thanks, Roach. Though given the state of this apartment building, and the apparent lack of pillows in general, I would probably say that you are not correct. Pillows don't exist. They're not symbolic enough. I was hoping they'd drop health, because I could use some. But it was not to be. Do I get anything for going this way? No, that's just there. I don't think... something apartment regulations. I guess I'm supposed to solve the puzzle and then go. Because it's never really entirely clear what persists in this game. So I guess if I go this way now, that should be fine? Yes. Oh, I have to continue to solve puzzles, and then go that way. Got it. That's alright. That's interesting, I guess. Now, how is this going to work exactly? I'm not quite sure. My brain isn't doing a very good job of interpreting these mice. I guess I just have to make them spaced in such a way that they will hit them both at the same time. For some reason I was stuck on the idea that they needed to be in like separate paths. In fact, all you have to do is hit it once. Alright. Sure. And now I can go that way. Except I have to remember to hit the switch first. I don't know why I'm hitting it there, but I might need to. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Oop. And with that, both of those gates open, huh? Alright. Guess that's reasonable. I seem to remember the hazmat guys giving me more trouble too. Then again, I think I remember this game just being harder in general. Probably because I sucked more last time I played it. Oh, hey, Death. I haven't seen you in a while. You're not very good at this. So, the thing that opened was up there? I don't think I can get around this much sludge. Yes, I can, actually. Alright. See, this dungeon has a lot of checkpoints in it, and that's worrying. I guess a lot of these rooms are just shortcuts to go back to later parts of the dungeon. Yep. Fair enough. This isn't really that complicated, it just makes itself look that way. Aha! They do bounce off of those. Oof. Oh. Oh. I don't think that was supposed to work that way, but... Also, I think the certain broom upgrades may cheese certain puzzles a little bit. Not that that was anything super complicated. Wait, is this the boss fight already? Not quite yet. It was dramatic looking enough. Oh, I wasn't supposed to kill that roach. Whoopsie doodle. Easily remedied. Oh, I see. Senor Hazmat also defeats the roach. I mean, that makes perfect sense. But... oh, when you get hit by that, your controls are reversed, because everyone loves that mechanic in the game. Everyone. I mean everyone. If you don't, something is deeply wrong with you. Or at least Anodyne would probably think so. This is the part where there are a lot of enemies at once. With conflicting mechanics. Well, not conflicting, but... you have to deal with a lot of things at the same time. This is probably... oh, that's a key. Where's all the cards? I feel like there should be more cards. Ow. Alright. Alright. Gotta spook that roach just so. see. Actually... Oh, they run from the broom swipe, too. I get it. Well... I don't entirely get it, honestly. There's the boss, or a boss, I think. There's just this guy. Fire is beautiful, isn't it? What a shame that the glow and glare of streetlights hides the fire of the stars. Thanks for your poetry, Rorschach of the Watchmen. This is a lot easier with this broom too. Oh. Well, I mean, I'm doing a really bad job of it. Oof. Okay, so stars aren't really made of fire. Who gives a shit? Anyway. That happened! Yay! Anodyne! I almost certainly missed something in this apartment complex. Look at all those rooms. Look at that one room, at least. No, there was 2 rooms. 2 unexplored areas. I think if I were to continue to the right, I would get to, well, the next area. So I'm gonna backtrack for a second. I don't know exactly if I can get to everywhere. Actually, you know what? I've elected to not care at present and care later. I do think you have to gather all of the pre-post game cards in order to finish it anyway. So I will have to come back. Let's just find out what is past Spooky Town, followed by Gross Apartment. Oh, well, this was in fact just a card of the boss. That makes sense. Remember the time that you lit a candle when the power was out? Yes, actually. So maybe there isn't anything beyond this, and the goal at this point is just to gather a lot of cards. That's fine, I guess. So let's return to the entrance of the apartment. Now, where are we on the map? Alright. That's much closer to one of the rooms that I did not enter. I have to enter there from above. Fair enough. reason that I did not before is... How do I get there? I need to find a switch to flick. Perhaps if I find an easy one to mess with in a previous room, then... Maybe I'll just circle around. How's that? Well, I guess that's the switch I meant to press. Hooray. Now we can explore 2 rooms that I did not explore yet, I guess. Whoops. Dusted it a little bit too hard there. I gotta get this rat to go somewhere. But where? Hooray. I have solved rats. Not that I can enter that at this exact moment, because I need to go this way first. There's a whole lot of areas in this dungeon that aren't particularly relevant to the main fight of the dungeon. That's interesting. Okay, there wasn't another exit. I was making things up with my eyes. Spooky ghost time. I'm just going to continue to, for the most part, just ignore the Zelda obstacle. I forget if they actually have a name. The things that bounce between the walls. I guess Hazmat Man cannot actually kill you. Also, they just mess with you. That's fine, I guess. Well. Speaking of Hazmat Man, Hazman. This'll teach him for calling me the fumigation guy. Stay classy, Anodyne. I guess I was supposed to use the panels to get to there, so that I would not have to ram my face through a giant metal spiked bar. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal to do that. It's probably part of someone's daily routine, even. And now, I should be able to go... Actually, I need to flip the switch again. It's in the wrong position. Don't even care. I wonder if it's somehow meaningful that the fumigation guy is trying to exterminate Young, Ying, Yang. What could this mean? It means that I got an extra key that doesn't have a corresponding door? Alright, whatever. Let's go this way, so I can get to here. Well, I didn't miss anything. So I guess there really just is an extra key. Alright. Well, what's beyond the people dungeon? Other than my sound malfunctioning for a second? That might have just been on my end, I don't know. These cliffs extend far and upwards, though I've never gone high enough to find out where they lead. So I guess that's why we did not explore the cliffs all the way, because there was a lot of it. That's fair. Makes sense. Probably also missed something, but you know. I think I'll see where this goes, and then call it for this time. That is many ladders. I should at least get this checkpoint first, actually. Where is this going? This goes very up. Indecipherable markings. Oh, of course. It goes to this part. Which is like space, I guess? Yeah, this is space. Whoa, 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 who are you? I don't know, Mr. Exciting Triangle. Excitable Triangle. Good question. Scribbled in what appears to be permanent marker. Greetings, fellow traveler of space and time. You have stepped into a rift, far away from the juxtaposing area of Young. You've crossed an ocean or two, so to speak. Don't worry about the contrast. You can return to your normal adventure shortly. Do not fear this place, though it appears foreboding and dangerous. You will find its denizens to be quite friendly. The management. Yep. That said, I suppose that's it for right now. Well, okay. Maybe I can finish exploring the cliffs a little bit, at least. Before space. December 7th, 2010. Name unreadable. There's nothing up here except this stupid rock. Rocks have feelings too in this game. Here's a dog. Let's read about a dog. I am sorry, it is my nature. Gotta fill out all those map squares. Speaking of dog, hello dog. Now let's off to the side here. A scenic view. How about here? Another scenic view. How about here? Ah, a scenic view that's one of the Steam screenshots on the store page. I think. Oh boy, a rock. I love rocks, I guess. I mean, if they're in my subconscious, I must. What do you mean, only a rock? Rocks can be on cards too, you know. Look, I didn't say that they couldn't. I just thought that it was stupid. So now we have these shortcuts back to the top of the cliffs, I guess. Hooray. And I think that's everything in the cliff area. Yup. So next time, space! And maybe time!